Hello everyone and welcome back to another Wizard101 video. Today's the day. I am going to be ranking all the Arc 1 worlds from best to worst. Just the Arc 1 worlds, so Wizard City, Krokotopia, Marleybone, Mooshu, and Dragonspyre. So it's just those 5 worlds in this list. It's based off of my opinion of how I personally enjoyed questing in the world or what I didn't like about it. So yeah, it's just based off of my opinion. So let me know what you like the most, what's been your favorite Arc 1 world, or what you don't like about, the Arc 1 world. So yeah, I'm excited to bring back the ranking videos. I haven't done these in a while since Pyro 101, so yeah, I'm excited to do it for Wizard. So, again, it's all the Arc 1 worlds. Wizard City, Krokotopia, Marleybone, Mooshu, and Dragonspyre. I'm not including Grizzleheim in this list or Wisteria because, they're like, I guess you could say they're side events because, now you can do Grizzleheim whenever. And then Wisteria is level 25, and then Aquila is like 30, but, again, you can do those other types of dungeons whenever. So I will not include that also in this list. So yeah. So without further ado, time to begin. I hope you enjoy it. Okay, the first one I'm going to begin with is Dragonspyre, the worst world. Starting from worst and going from the best. You know what I mean. So anyways, I'm going to begin with Dragonspyre. Now, it's okay if you agree or disagree with me because, again, this is based off of my opinions of how I personally enjoy the world or what I did like about it. And, I thought it was cool going to Dragonspyre because, yeah, like the lava and everything. Like, yeah, it's like very dark and everything. And you get to fight Malice there at the very end. Like, that's pretty cool. But to me, I don't know. I wasn't really a fan of Dragonspyre. I'll just say that, and it's just like like why are we even going here? Like yeah, again to fight Malice there. There's like dead people everywhere, and yeah, no, but you also become like a dragon rider and all that, how to like fly a drake and everything, and so, but it was still cool. But again, the only bad part I didn't like about it is like when you go through like the gauntlets. I mean, that's what most of you are calling it, but I like to call them tower dungeons. And what I mean by that is when you do the minion fights, and sometimes it'll end off with a boss fight, or it after you just get through, all minion fights in that tower dungeon or gauntlet, then you get to the end and you're done. But I will say, my favorite part of Dragonspyre, and this will always and forever be my favorite part of Dragonspyre, is riding the young battle drake to the Great Volcano or the Great Spire. This will always and forever be my favorite part. I will always enjoy this no matter what. However many times I go on the young battle drake, I will never forget this moment. And it's probably the best part in Dragonspyre, for my opinion, but everything else, I don't know. I just really don't like it. But hey, again, it's just based off of my opinion. But yeah, I'm putting Dragonspyre at the very bottom of the list of the Arc 1 worlds, going from best to worst. So going to begin with Dragonspyre. Let me go ahead and move on to the next world on the list. All right, the next one is Marleybone, number 4. Think it might be a bit surprised, but for where I'm going with this. Anyways, I didn't really mind Marleybone at all. Like yeah, it's a short world. That's good. And you can go through this world really fast. Like yeah, that's good. But yeah, I don't know. I wasn't really a fan of it. There's dogs in this world. That's cool, and you fight cats and everything with it. Like yeah, the world itself is good. I like it. I like that it's nighttime here. Like that's pretty cool because it's I don't know, kind of so late at night. But I don't know. It's just not one of my favorites, and I mean, the quest line was interesting because yeah, I mean, at the end, you go through the counterweight dungeons, and again, you're fighting minions until you get to the boss fight, And that goes for the same thing for Big Ben, right? Big Ben Clock Tower, there's a lot of battles in the Big Ben Clock Tower until you get to Meow. All the way up is when you fight Meow. And which again, like, yeah, I'm not a huge fan of when you have to fight, when you keep doing tons of minion fights, when you go through these tower dungeons, you keep doing these minion fights until you get to the boss fight, and then you're like literally done with it, and then like, yes, you can move on from it. Like, you don't have to do it all over again, you know? But anyways, I don't mind Marleybone, but just not one of my favorites. So I'm putting Marleybone in the number 4 spot from, from best to worst. So anyways, moving on to next one. All right, number 3 is going to be Krokotopia. Now, if you didn't know, they did update Krokotopia in the fall, and this is when Selenopolis came out. And, I gotta say, they have done such a fantastic job with Krokotopia of how it looks. It just looks way much better. They did such a good job with the look of this world. Now, if they didn't update it, then I would put this world in the number 4 spot, and then Marleybone would be in the number 3 spot. But still, since they've changed this, like, yeah, this makes this world like just a lot better to me personally. Anyways, Krokotopia, again, it is also a short world, and you can also get through this really fast, because there's certain like sections that you go to. Here you begin with the Pyramid of the Sun, and then next you take the flyboat, I believe it is called, to the Krokosphinx. Let's see. That's just called boat. Anyways, then you go to the Krokosphinx, and then you get like 3 golden scarabs, and then you go to then you go to the Tomb of Storms, and then you fight Krokopatra, and then you find the Croconomicon and all that. So yeah, all that is pretty cool. So yeah, I mean, I don't mind Krokotopia. It was a fun world. It's nice to go to like a sandy world with just like sand everywhere, and yeah. All in all, I think Krokotopia was a cool looking world, but not one of my favorites. But since they've updated this world, it makes it so much better. And again, they just did such a good job with it. And I'm sure if they're gonna update all the other worlds, yeah, like they will make it 10 times better. Maybe not. Who knows? But anyways, here is Krokotopia for the number 3 spot. So 2 worlds left. Let's see what number 2 is. Alrighty, number 2 is going to be Wizard City. I think you might be a little bit shocked, but I suppose you can all guess what number 1 is going to be. But anyways, Wizard City. If you didn't know, which I'm sure all of you do know, but still, if you didn't know, they did update Wizard City as well. I think it was way back in the summer of, 2018. Yeah, somewhere around there. So they did update Wizard City, and it looks way much better. It looks so good since they updated it, the music and everything, the schools, the areas. Like, yeah, they did such a good job updating Wizard City. So yeah, but I gotta say, ever since I started playing this game as a kid and up until now, like, yeah, I would not forget about this very main world that you start off in the game, and when you meet Headmaster Ambrose for the very first time, and then again, this world is like really easy to go through, and you learn spells from your teachers and everything, and so it's Wizard City will just always be a very good looking world to me. I will never forget it. Whenever I start the game, making a new character, meeting Headmaster Ambrose, and saving the Spyro, it's honestly just a very cool moment. And then, when you get to the end, you go through Nightside and you find a hidden death school, and you meet the new death professor, that is a really cool moment. And then, Then you move on to Krokotopia, like all that is really cool, and I will never ever forget that. And that's why I'm putting Wizard City in the number 2 spot because it's a good looking world. Like, how could you not hate this world? It's so good. It's so good. But anyways, time to move on to the best world, number 1. Well, I think you would have guessed it because I've mentioned this in my videos and my live streams, but number 1 is Mooshu. I will never ever forget about this world. This world will always and forever be my favorite world to quest through, Mooshu. Ever since I went to this world for the very first time, going to the Jade Palace and then going up to the Emperor's throne room and taking on the Jade Oni, like just everything about this world just makes me so happy, and I always look forward to going to Mooshu because of the music, the theme, just everything about this world is so good. It's just really cool. And as I said before, Mooshu will always and forever be my favorite world, and I also like it in Pirates 101. How could you not like Mooshu in Pirate 101? It's so good. But still, like, I don't know. I've always liked Mooshu. I don't know why, but it's honestly a really good looking world to me personally, and I just always want to go here, and I of course do. And so yeah, I really like Mooshu. I really like it. It's so good. And yeah, at the very end when you move on to the next few areas, like some of them end off with a dungeon and then you fight like Oni boss fights. So you get to Hamatsu village and then you go through Shirataki Temple, then you go to Crimson Fields, and then you take on the War Oni, and then you move on to Shoshan Village, and then it's dealing with the Plague Oni. Then you go to Yoshihito Temple and take on the Death Oni. And to end it all off, you go inside the Emperor's throne room in the Jade Palace, and you meet the Jade Champion, and you also take on the Jade Oni. So quite the Oni battles, I guess. But hey, doesn't matter at all. And then yeah, even if you want to come back here, you could just still fight the Jade Oni as many times as you want. That is pretty cool. And then of course, this statue here. The Great Muda. Honestly, really cool. So yeah, I just love Mooshu. Love it so much. I will never forget it. It's always been my favorite. Mooshu will always and forever be my favorite world. So there we go. Number 1, Mooshu. So there you have it. That is ranking all the Arc 1 worlds from best to worst. So number 5, Dragonspyre. Number 4, Marleybone. Number 3, Krokotopia. Number 2, Wizard City. And number 1, Mooshu. So those are my worlds that I've ranked from best to worst. So let me know your thoughts and opinions. What world do you like the most, and which one do you not like the most? And again, this is just based off of my opinion, and so I hope I made it clearly. Maybe I didn't, but who knows? But anyways, I hope you enjoy it. Let me know down in the comments, and yeah. I will do another ranking video because I'm going to be ranking all the Arc 2 worlds from best to worst, Celestia to Chrysalis. So yeah, let's see what you think about that, because yeah, it's just again based off of my opinion of how much I enjoy questing or what I didn't like about it. So yeah, look forward to it for tomorrow. But yeah, that is going to be it. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Click on the like button for more Wizard101 videos. If you like Wizard101, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification bell so that you'll know when I post Wizard videos daily. I also live stream 4 days a week, Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Have a wonderful day today, and I will see you all next time.